What is the primary purpose of pharmaceutical compounding? A. To modify the dosage form. B. To create new medications. C. To customize medications for individual patients. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. The primary purpose of pharmaceutical compounding is to customize medications for individual patients. Which of the following is not a common dosage form prepared through pharmaceutical compounding? A. Tablet. B. Injection. C. Ointment. D. Syrup. The correct answer is B. Injections are typically manufactured in sterile facilities and are not commonly prepared through compounding. What is the term for the process of combining, mixing, or altering ingredients to create a medication tailored to an individual patient's needs? A. Formulation. B. Compounding. C. Manufacturing. D. Labeling. The correct answer is B. Compounding refers to the process of combining, mixing, or altering ingredients to create a customized medication. Which of the following is not a reason why a medication may need to be compounded? A. To adjust the dosage strength. B. To improve the medication's stability. C. To bypass a drug shortage. D. To increase the medication's shelf life. The correct answer is D. Compounding is not typically done to increase a medication's shelf life. That falls under the manufacturing process. What is an example of a situation where pharmaceutical compounding may be necessary? A. A patient is allergic to a certain dye used in commercially available medications. B. A patient prefers a specific flavor in their medication. C. A patient needs a higher dosage than what is commercially available. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. Pharmaceutical compounding may be necessary when a patient has allergies, specific preferences, or needs a customized dosage. Which of the following is not standard equipment commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Mortar and pestle. B. Electronic balance. C. Bunsen burner. D. Capsule machine. The correct answer is C. A Bunsen burner is not typically used in pharmaceutical compounding, as it's more commonly associated with laboratory experiments. What is an example of a commonly compounded medication? A. Aspirin tablets. B. Custom hormone replacement creams. C. Acetaminophen syrup. D. Multivitamin capsules. The correct answer is B. Custom hormone replacement creams are an example of a commonly compounded medication, as they can be tailored to individual patient needs. What regulatory agency oversees the practice of pharmaceutical compounding in the United States? A. FDA. B. EMA. C. WHO. D. USP. The correct answer is A. The FDA, that's the Food and Drug Administration, oversees pharmaceutical compounding in the United States. What is the term for verifying and documenting the quality of compounded medications? A. Quality assurance. B. Quality control. C. Drug testing. D. Compounding analysis. The correct answer is B. Quality control refers to the process of verifying and documenting the quality of compounded medications. Which of the following best describes the difference between compounding and manufacturing? A. Compounding is done on a small scale for individual patients, while manufacturing is done on a large scale for mass distribution. B. Compounding requires specific FDA approval, while manufacturing does not. C. Compounded medications are always more expensive than commercially available medications. D. Compounded medications have a longer shelf life than manufactured medications. The correct answer is A. Compounding involves preparing medications on a small scale for individual patients. Manufacturing involves mass production for widespread distribution. In pharmaceutical compounding, what is the term used to describe blending different ingredients together to create a customized medication for a specific patient? A. Mixing. B. Blending. C. Combining. D. Compounding. The correct answer is D. The term compounding refers to the process of combining, mixing, or altering ingredients to create a medication tailored to an individual patient's needs. Which of the following is a commonly used excipient in pharmaceutical compounding to add bulk and aid in the formation of tablets or capsules? A. Magnesium stearate. B. Acacia. C. Lactose. D. Paraffin. The correct answer is C. Lactose is a commonly used excipient in pharmaceutical compounding to add bulk and aid in the formation of tablets or capsules. What is the primary purpose of using a mortar and pestle in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Measuring ingredients. B. Mixing liquids. C. Crushing solids. D. Melting waxes. The correct answer is C. A mortar and pestle are commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding to crush solids and create fine powders for compounding purposes. Which of the following is a situation where pharmaceutical compounding may be necessary? A. When a commercial medication is readily available. B. When a patient requires a unique dosage form. C. When a patient prefers branded medications. D. When a medication is on backorder. The correct answer is B. Pharmaceutical compounding may be necessary when a patient requires a unique dosage form that is not commercially available. What is the role of a capsule machine in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Preparing ointments. B. Filling capsules. C. Measuring powders. D. Sterilizing equipment. The correct answer is B. A capsule machine is used in pharmaceutical compounding to fill empty capsules with compounded medications for oral administration. Which of the following organizations oversees the practice of pharmaceutical compounding in the United States? A. FDA. B. D. C. USP. D. NABP. The correct answer is A. The Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, oversees pharmaceutical compounding in the US to ensure safety and quality. What is an example of a commonly compounded medication for dermatological use? A. Lisinopril tablets. B. Ketoconazole cream. C. Metformin suspension. D. Atorvastatin capsules. The correct answer is B. Ketoconazole cream is an example of a commonly compounded medication used for dermatological purposes, such as treating fungal infections. In pharmaceutical compounding, what's the process of confirming the identity, purity, and quality of compounded medications called? A. Compounding verification. B. Formulation testing. C. Quality assurance. D. Quality control. The correct answer is D. The process of verifying and documenting the quality of compounded medications is known as quality control in pharmaceutical compounding. Which of the following best describes the key difference between pharmaceutical compounding and manufacturing? A. Compounding prepares medications in small quantities, while manufacturing is for large-scale production. B. Compounding involves only compounding pharmacists, while manufacturing can be done by anyone. C. Compounding is regulated by the D, while manufacturing is regulated by the FDA. D. Compounding is only used for over-the-counter medications, while manufacturing is for prescription medicines. The correct answer is A. The key difference between pharmaceutical compounding and manufacturing is that compounding prepares medications in small quantities tailored to individual patients. Manufacturing, on the other hand, is for large-scale production of standardized medications. What is the purpose of using a Levy-gating agent in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Increase the solubility of active ingredients. B. Reduce particle size of the active ingredients. C. Enhance the stability of the final product. D. Improve the taste of the compounded medication. The correct answer is B. Levigating agents are used in pharmaceutical compounding to reduce the particle size of active ingredients and aid in the uniform distribution of the drug in the final dosage form. Which of the following is an example of a non-sterile dosage form that can be prepared through pharmaceutical compounding? A. Injection. B. Tablet. C. Ointment. D. Eye drops. The correct answer is C. Ointment is a non-sterile dosage form commonly prepared through compounding. What is the term for preparing a medication tailored to a patient's specific needs? A. Manufacturing. B. Customizing. C. Compounding. D. Altering. The correct answer is C. Compounding involves creating customized medications for individual patients. Which of the following is not a reason for pharmaceutical compounding? A. To change the strength of a medication. B. To standardize medication production. C. To make medication allergy friendly. D. To alter the dosage form of a medication. The correct answer is B. Pharmaceutical compounding is often done to tailor medications, not standardize production. What is a common example of a situation where pharmaceutical compounding may be necessary? A. When a patient needs an intravenous infusion. B. When a patient is allergic to a commercial medication's ingredients. C. When a patient needs a medication in tablet form. D. When a patient requires a liquid medication. The correct answer is B. Compounding can help when patients have allergies to commercial medication ingredients. Which equipment is not commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Balance scale. B. Automated tablet counter. C. Sterile hood. D. Vial capper. The correct answer is B. An automated tablet counter is not typically used in compounding. What is the term used for blending different pharmaceutical ingredients to create a medication customized for a specific patient? A. Mixing. B. Manufacturing. C. Compounding. D. Processing. The correct answer is C. Compounding involves blending ingredients for personalized medications. What is the purpose of using a capsule machine in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To crush ingredients. B. To measure liquid volumes. C. To create capsules. D. To sterilize equipment. The correct answer is C. Capsule machines are used to efficiently prepare medication in capsule form. Which organization oversees pharmaceutical compounding in the United States? A. USP. B. FDA. C. D. NEBP. The correct answer is B. The FDA regulates pharmaceutical compounding practices in the US. What is a commonly compounded medication for dermatological use? A. Lisinopril. B. Ketoconazole cream. C. Metformin. D. Warfarin. The correct answer is B. Ketoconazole cream is a commonly compounded dermatological medication. What is the primary purpose of compounding medications in pharmacy practice? A. To create customized medications for individual patients. B. To mass-produce medications for retail sale. C. To reduce the cost of medications for patients. D. To standardize medication dosage forms. The correct answer is A. Less than break time equals 1s greater than. Compounding medications in pharmacy practice allows pharmacists to create customized medications tailored to the specific needs of individual patients. Which of the following is not a commonly used piece of equipment in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Electronic balance. B. Mortar and pestle. C. Capsule machine. D. Ave infusion pump. The correct answer is D. An Ave infusion pump is not typically used in pharmaceutical compounding. It's more commonly used in intravenous therapy settings. What is the role of an electronic balance in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To mix ingredients together. B. To weigh and measure ingredients accurately. C. To grind ingredients into a fine powder. D. To shape and form solid dosage forms. The correct answer is B. An electronic balance is used in pharmaceutical compounding to weigh and measure ingredients accurately for precise medication formulation. Which of the following is an example of a commonly compounded medication for dermatological use? A. Lisinopril tablets. B. Hydrocortisone cream. C. Metoprolol injection. D. Fluoxetine capsules. The correct answer is B. Hydrocortisone cream is a commonly compounded medication for dermatological use, as it can be customized to meet individual patient needs. What is the term for verifying the quality and safety of compounded medications in pharmacy practice? A. Standardization. B. Validation. C. Verification. D. Accreditation. The correct answer is B. Validation is the process of verifying the quality and safety of compounded medications to ensure they meet established standards and regulations. What is the primary purpose of using a capsule machine in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To crush ingredients into a powder. B. To mix liquid and solid ingredients. C. To encapsulate medications into solid dosage forms. D. To measure and weigh ingredients accurately. The correct answer is C. A capsule machine is used in pharmaceutical compounding to encapsulate medications into solid dosage forms for convenient administration to patients. What is the key difference between pharmaceutical compounding and manufacturing? A. Compounding creates customized medications, while manufacturing focuses on mass production. B. Manufacturing uses less specialized equipment than compounding. C. Compounding is strictly regulated by the FDA, while manufacturing is not. D. Manufacturing is only done in hospital settings, while compounding is done in retail pharmacies. The correct answer is A. The key difference between pharmaceutical compounding and manufacturing is that compounding creates customized medications tailored to individual patients. Manufacturing focuses on mass production of standardized medications. What is the term for preparing personalized medications for individual patients, customizing dosage forms and strengths? A. Pharmaceutical formulation. B. Pharmacokinetics. C. Pharmaceutical compounding. D. Pharmacodynamics. The correct answer is C. Pharmaceutical compounding involves combining, mixing, or altering ingredients to create customized medication for a specific patient. Which of the following is not a commonly used piece of equipment in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Burette. B. Ointment mill. C. Mortar and pestle. D. Balance scale. The correct answer is A. While a burette may be used in other laboratory settings, ointment mills, mortar and pestles, and balance scales are commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding for various purposes like mixing, grinding, and measuring. What is the function of an ointment slab in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To heat and melt ingredients. B. To mix and blend powders. C. To compress tablet formulations. D. To spread and incorporate ointment ingredients uniformly. The correct answer is D. An ointment slab is a smooth, Hard surface used to spread and incorporate ointment ingredients uniformly while preparing ointments or creams in compounding. Which regulatory agency oversees pharmaceutical compounding in the US? A. The Food and Drug Administration, or FDA. B. The Drug Enforcement Administration, or D. C. The United States Pharmacopoeia, or USP. D. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC. The correct answer is A. The FDA, that's the Food and Drug Administration, is the main agency that regulates pharmaceutical compounding in the US. They make sure compounded medications are safe, high quality, and effective. What is the term for mixing incompatible substances in pharmaceutical compounding? A. Emulsification. B. Titration. C. Leviation. D. Extraction. The correct answer is B. Titration is the process of grinding, crushing, or mixing two or more incompatible substances in a pharmaceutical compounding process to achieve a uniform mixture. Which of the following excipients is commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding to improve the taste and palatability of liquid medications for pediatric patients? A. Microcrystalline cellulose. B. Sorbitol. C. Methylprebe. D. Saccharin sodium. The correct answer is D. Saccharin sodium is a commonly used excipient in pharmaceutical compounding. It enhances the taste and palatability of liquid medications, especially for pediatric patients. These patients may have difficulty taking bitter medications. What is the primary purpose of using a sonicator in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To measure accurate volumes of liquid ingredients. B. To mix powders and create uniform blends. C. To prepare emulsions and suspensions. D. To sterilize and decontaminate equipment. The correct answer is C. A sonicator is commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding to prepare emulsions and suspensions by dispersing and blending ingredients using ultrasonic waves. Which of the following is not a commonly compounded medication for ophthalmic use? A. Eye drops. B. Ointments. C. Contact lens solution. D. Eye inserts. The correct answer is C. Contact lens solutions are typically not compounded medications for ophthalmic use, because they're commercially available in sterile preparations for contact lens care. Which of the following organizations is responsible for setting standards and guidelines for pharmaceutical compounding practices in the United States? A. PCCA Professional Compounding Centers of America. B. AMA American Medical Association. C. NABP National Association of Boards of Pharmacy. D. ASHP American Society of Health System Pharmacists. The correct answer is A. The Professional Compounding Centers of America, or PCCA, is an organization that provides resources, training, and sets standards for pharmaceutical compounding practices in the United States. What is the primary goal of pharmaceutical compounding in pharmacy practice? A. To create personalized medications for individual patients. B. To mass-produce generic medications. C. To increase the shelf life of medications. D. To standardize dosage forms. The correct answer is A. The primary goal of pharmaceutical compounding is to create personalized medications tailored to the individual needs of patients, such as adjusting dosage strengths or avoiding allergens. What is the term for turning liquid medicine into a solid dose during compounding? A. Compaction. B. Suspension. C. Emulsification. D. Leviation. The correct answer is B. Turning a liquid medication into a solid dosage form is known as creating a suspension during the compounding process. Which regulatory agency oversees the practice of pharmaceutical compounding in the United States? A. FDA. B. CDC. C. D. USP. The correct answer is A. The Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, is the primary regulatory agency responsible for overseeing pharmaceutical compounding practices in the United States. Which excipient is commonly used in pharmaceutical compounding to improve the taste and palatability of liquid medications for pediatric patients? A. Lactose. B. Sorbitol. C. Flavoring agents. D. Silica gel. The correct answer is C. Flavoring agents are often added to liquid medications in pharmaceutical compounding to improve taste and enhance palatability, especially for pediatric patients. What is the primary purpose of using a capsule machine in pharmaceutical compounding? A. To mix ingredients thoroughly. B. To create tablets. C. To encapsulate medications. D. To sterilize equipment. The correct answer is C. A capsule machine is used in pharmaceutical compounding to encapsulate medications into gelatin capsules for oral administration. Which organization sets standards and guidelines for pharmaceutical compounding in the US? A. FDA. B. USP. C. D. CDC. The correct answer is B. The United States Pharmacopeia, or USP, sets standards and guidelines for pharmaceutical compounding practices in the United States. What is the term for customizing drug dosages and strengths to fit each patient's needs? A. Standardization. B. Personalization. C. Mass production. D. Quality control. The correct answer is B. Pharmaceutical compounding involves customizing medication dosages and strengths to meet individual patient needs. It's a personalized practice. Which of the following is not a commonly compounded medication for ophthalmic use? A. Dexamethasone eye drops. B. Gentamicin ophthalmic ointment. C. Diphenhydramine oral solution. D. Atropine eye drops. The correct answer is C. Diphenhydramine oral solution is not a common ophthalmic medication, and it's typically not compounded for this route of administration.